Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are making a very clean and simple Mother's Day card, perfect for mass producing in a variety of different colors. It is also a single layer card design, which makes it super easy to mail out to. Now, I'll be using the Mother's Day stamp from the brand new You Are My Favorite release by Simon's Stamp. This versatile design also works beautifully for birthday cards, thank you notes, or, well, really any occasion when you need a quick, last minute, simple, and elegant card. Before we jump in, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Let us first take a closer look at the stamp set that I'll be using for today's card. Now, this is the Mother's Day stamp set by Simon's Stamp. This is part of the latest You Are My Favorite release. Now, this is a 4 by 6 inch clear stamp, which features the bold Mother's Day sentiment that's large enough to stand alone as a stunning focal point. Along with that, you'll find 6 elegant butterfly silhouettes, perfect for adding a dramatic touch and visual interest to your card fronts. Now, this also includes a lovely mix of coordinating sentiments and sub-sentiments, giving you everything you need to create a meaningful message on your cards. Phrases like on this and happy can be paired with the main sentiment, and there are other options like the best mom, wishing you the best, may you feel special, to the best grandmother, to my lovely mom, to the best stepmom, and lots more. This set truly makes it easy to create beautiful, heartfelt cards for all the amazing women in your life. For today's card, I went with a very clean and simple design and decided to use just the stamping to keep it a single layer card. I started by placing an A2 size card panel into my stamping tool and stamped the large, bold Mother's Day sentiment roughly in the center of this card panel using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. I also added the small happy sentiment just above it. Once my focal point sentiment was stamped, I stamped the butterfly silhouettes in a diagonal arrangement to add some visual interest. For the butterflies, I chose a mix of pinks and purples using the Simon's Stamp Positively Saturated inks in the shades Peony, Rose, Orchid, and Amethyst. At first, I planned on stamping them using a very crisp and clean look. But as I began layering the pinks and purples, I decided to slightly shift the paper with each stamp. This created a bit of color overlap, giving the butterflies a unique and almost distorted effect that I ended up really loving. You'll notice that I flipped my paper upside down while stamping. This just makes it easier to work with, especially since few of the butterflies will be hanging off the edge. It also helps me better visualize where to place each of those butterflies. Of course, this totally is a personal preference. Do whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I'm really happy with how this panel turned out. A closer look at that beautiful distorted image on that butterfly pattern, it's absolutely stunning. I also love the blend of pink and purple towards the bottom of this card. It adds such a dreamy and artistic touch. Of course, you can customize it however you like. Stick to a single color, keep it monochrome, or even use different shades for each butterfly for a more playful look. Now, if you're familiar with my card making style, you'll know how much I love adding shine and sparkle and splatters to finish things off. But for those who might not feel super confident adding watercolor splatters to a finished card front, here is a simple alternative. I like to use a black gel pen to create a faux splatter effect by randomly adding small dots across the card front. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. The dots can vary in size and placement. Well, for this card, I added them in the diagonal flow, following the direction of the butterflies to keep that visual interest going. You'll notice that the dots vary in size and are randomly scattered around the butterflies and sentiment, giving it a very effortless and seamless splatter look. Now, if you want to take it up a notch, you could also add some metallic gold watercolor splatters along with the black for an extra dimension and shine. Now, after finishing the force splatter effect, I added a bit of sparkle with some gorgeous gemstones. I used the warm toned gemstones from Simon's Stamp in the bright, beautiful pink shade. I placed three above the sentiment and three below to frame it nicely and add that perfect finishing touch to our finished card. I like to use my Barely Art glue to adhere the gemstones. It gives just the right amount of precision and hold. Here's a look at the finished card. This was such a quick and easy card to make. All it took was stamping the sentiment and the butterflies onto a white panel, simple but striking. Off camera, I also made another version using rainbow colors, and you'll see the gemstones follow the same rainbow order. I absolutely love how that one turned out. It is so vibrant and cheerful. Now, both of these cards came together in probably just under 20 minutes, which makes them perfect for quick crafting sessions. And of course, you could easily swap out the Mother's Day sentiment for a birthday message or a thank you note. I'm especially in love with the diagonal arrangement of the butterflies. It adds so much visual movement and interest to the design. I had such a great time making these and definitely plan on mass producing them in different color and well for all sorts of occasions. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video and found some inspiration along the way. You will find all the supplies that I used linked in the description box below, including everything from the latest You Are My Favorite release. Please note that all of these links are affiliate links, which means that if you shop using one of my links, I get a small commission at no cost to you guys. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.